everybody, I'm Socorro and this is Nicole. We're going to be talking to you about how to have a successful Facebook party. So I brought Nicole over with me because she has had some really good Facebook parties and I want you to see it from other people's perspective. I know a lot of you say that, oh wow, you're so great on Facebook, you're so great on Facebook, but the reality is there's nothing special that I do. I basically speak to them through Facebook the way I speak myself. I don't have a low tone. I have excitement, I have exclamation points, I say things like, hey girl, and more importantly, you need to show positive, because if you're not showing positive, the negative is going to show and no one's going to want to buy negative. I have people that say to me, every time you open your mouth, and you're not opening your mouth, I want to shop on your Facebook page. So it's about your attitude, your persona, and how you reach out to people, and also the graphics that you do.
Yes.
I think that graphics, if they're dull or if you're just taking pictures from social kiosks, it doesn't do a lot for people. People want to see real. People want to see reality, real life. And we do a lot of that sharing on our team, which we will be sharing with you as well now. But I want Nicole to share her experiences with you.
So I do fabulous at Facebook parties. I haven't had that many in-house parties, but what I do with the number one thing is when we start a Facebook party is I do a live stream and I introduce myself to the party, and that's my first live stream. First I live stream, then I do your regular posts with the info for shopping and the link and the catalog. After that, I let a little time go by, probably will post again that evening, where I live stream the shop opportunities for that month. Because it's important, they want to see the product. It's not about the social kiosks, they want to actually see the actual product. So that's why we spend so much time doing the quick little videos and taking real life graphics, because that's what sells on a Facebook party for me. After that, then I start posting all the pictures and I try to upload them little by little, and I ask the people first, check out the online catalog, make a wish list, because if you make a wish list, I'm able to help you. So if a lot of people make the wish list and I always say, hey, what do you want to see first? That's the albums I post first, because that's what people are looking at.
And I think don't overload people. When I start a party, on the description, I say, hi, I'm a creative partner or creative leader with Initials Inc. Initials Inc. is a blah, blah, blah. Give a little synopsis of what the company is. And then you just tell them, this is the shop opportunity for this month. And then you let them know, very important, if you want the items to go ship to your hostess or ship directly to you. Now that we have that great opportunity to do that, you don't want to mix up. Those are some of the things that we mess up, and then it just becomes a big problem. But if you overload people, I think they lose interest and then they want to leave.
If you do too much too soon, it's not good. And about the direct shipping, it's important. I have a little picture of how people can uncheck that for when they're shopping. People are very visual, so a lot of times they forget to uncheck it, and then I have to fix it, or then I'm shipping it myself to that customer because they forgot to uncheck it. So I do post that when I post how to place an order. I do post that visual, and I have an arrow pointing right here. Uncheck if you're not local to whoever's hosting the party.
And I think it could also be because we work with children every day, so we tend to be much more visual. Kids need to see in order to be able to produce for us in the classroom. So we tend to do a lot of video, a lot of pictures. The one thing that we do in our pictures is we also show the insides of the bag. We show the outsides. We show the spread of what we actually put. We don't want to show fake pictures. So we also take videos of taking the items out so that people can get a real feel of it. And I think that's one of the most important things. Another thing that I was telling Nicole is when you go on Facebook Live, check your surroundings.
Yes.
Make sure there's not too much clutter here or too much clutter here, or that your kids are running back and forth. Sometimes it's cute to have your child model for you, show pictures. I put my daughter next to a lot of our products, so she's 7 years old, so people can get a visual of how big something is. But it's very distracting when you have someone distracting you. And if you're looking like you had such a rough day and you look worn out, or you have your hair all messed up.
Do not live stream.
Don't live stream. Yeah, don't live stream. You can easily say, hey guys, I'm a little busy today, but here are some more pictures that you can go through, and we'll be right back with you. People don't want that, and don't be so boring.
You have to be animated. You have to sell the product. It's just like what the big thing is for this year. You need to be seen, and you need to sell yourself that way. Because if I come on and I say, hi, I'm Nicole, and you're here at Socorro's Facebook party, who is watching that video? Right. You have to be like, hey, I'm Nicole, I'm your creative partner, and we're here to celebrate Socorro at her party. I can't wait for everyone to start shopping with us.
But even in your tone could be taken the same way in texting. I can put something on Facebook, and she could read it one way, you could read it one way, so everybody else could read it in different ways. Is perception is how much energy you also put onto that paragraph.
Yes, and your graphics. Don't try to use so many dark colors on the back. You want to use like colors that pop and that look nice with what you're posting, but too dark is not good.
Not only that, one thing that I think many people forget to do is before you take a picture, you see your camera, wipe it down. Wipe it. A lot of pictures are foggy and not clear, and it's really all this.
That's true.
Just wipe it. A quick little second to do this, and it makes a big difference.
Yes, and check your lighting, because some of our colors photograph differently in lighting, so it's very important that you have good lighting for the lighter colors. Darker colors could go either way, but versus a flash with no flash, because you want it to be as accurate as what you're seeing, so when the customer looks at it.
It does take a little time. We started taking pictures today of the spring summer catalog at 4 o'clock today. We basically just finished a few minutes ago, and it's 9 o'clock in the evening.
Yes.
Now, does it take a lot of time? Yes. But you want it to sell. So if you want to be productive and you want to have a great party, you have to have great pictures. So we take those 4 hours to do this. This is the second season that we do this together. And it's time consuming, but it's fun and it sells. Nicole had a really good month. And one of the months that's the hardest, which is January, it's probably one of the hardest. She did over 15.
Almost 15. Almost at 15. And you know why?
And you still have orders for tonight.
I still have orders for tonight, and I posted a lot of live pictures. Like, I set up my products, I put them in my job and set them up different places in my house, and I pushed. It's not about being pushy on Facebook, it's about posting at least once a day so you stay live on your page.
I do sometimes 2 times a day. I do early in the morning, and then I do in the evening. Sometimes if a good pop-up comes up or something, I will pop something in the middle. And then there's a difference between Facebook group parties or Facebook event parties.
Yes.
Now, there is a difference. The events, you're inviting people to come, and they may choose to come and they may not choose to come. For Facebook groups, you're adding people. Now, when you add people, some people get offended, some people don't. But you could easily say, hey guys, I'll be adding you to a group. If you don't want to be part of it, you can remove yourself. Now remember, you're going to tell your hostess, you're going to start these pages up, and you're going to tell your hostess, I'm going to add you first. After I add you, then I'm going to add a few pictures. Do not invite your friends until afterwards. And I always leave off with this in the very first posting. I say, okay guys, enjoy these pictures that I sent you. Here's the online catalog. Browse with it, browse through it, and I'll be right back later on tonight. And keep them intrigued. And when people ask you a question, really be honest.
Yes.
Don't say, oh, I don't know, or oh, maybe. Don't ever use the word maybe. Don't ever use the word if. Don't ever use the word.
Don't say I don't know. Say I'm going to find out for you. Or sometimes when you're doing Facebook parties and it's very important, people will ask questions when you're at work. If you have a chance to go to the bathroom or you're on your lunch, you might not have to answer that question. You can be like, hey, I saw your question. I'll get the answer for you after I'm out of work. Right. You can be honest to let them know that you saw it or like it, but you want to let them know that you're going to find out that answer and you're going to get the info to them.
You can do something called Cinch Share. It's $10 a month. I don't want to spend the extra money. So I do take a bathroom break. I do take a lunch break. So you know what? I only have 30-minute break, but those 30 minutes, I'm spending it working. I'm spending it sending a message here and a message there, and let them feel like you're important. Another thing is, don't make a party drag. I always tell the hostess, you know what? Let's aim for 5 days, and then we'll add 3 more days. But I always say this is a 5-day Facebook party because I know that I'm going to add 3 more days later. And always upsell. How do you upsell? By adding pictures with 2 or 3 items together.
And we spend a lot of time, ladies, doing that today and putting the stuff together. And it's important to do that. Look at the products in the catalog, see how you can bunch them together, and that's how you upsell everything.
We're going to be doing a little graphic for you on how to use the pick collage or the word swag. And more importantly, another thing that I always say at a Facebook party is always say, thank you so-and-so for shopping. Always do a little graphic. The graphics will take you literally 3 seconds. Once you know how to do it, right?
Yes, it's very quick,
seconds.
And you could save a lot of your overlays in both of the apps, so then you're just editing something you already have.
Right. And that's a good point. When you say thank you so-and-so for your order, thank you so, people eat that up. They're
yes.
like, oh my gosh,
people are ordering. I need to shop.
And when closing the party, I don't know if you remember one of the
started doing it because you told me you forgot to do that.
And she did have a really good party. Your first, or you had two great parties
Yeah.
with me. But one of your Facebook parties, I put at the end, at the very, very end, when Nicole closed her party, I did a little graphic. And I put, wow, Nicole, your party was this much. You earned this much free products. You earned this, and this. Wow, you got $560
I did the
worth of
first
stuff
party
for like $74 or something like that. But when people see that, they eat it up.
And then you post that, and then you always post after that if you want to host a party next.
Right.
And then it shows them how much they could really get, and that's a Facebook party.
Right. But and most importantly is don't be boring.
Don't be boring.
Nobody wants a boring party.
No.
And and give free little giveaways. Like right now we're having the retirement sale. We're having the double hostess, so we don't need any more products from the full winter catalog. So I just ordered today. I have $50 worth of free products. I bought 7 wall pockets because you know what? When people want a party or a giveaway, I'll just give those away generically. But make them feel like you care enough, that you're just not just a boring long party. Now, I'm gonna say some are great, some are not. I had a party. Wow, they were really great. I have really amazing. This month alone, I didn't have not one house party, and it's January, and I had a $3,000 month.
Mine was
For
all
me, that's
Facebook.
a lot.
This
It was
month.
all Facebook too. Mine.
Yeah.
But sharing those little comments, sharing the sports gear. That's how I
Yes.
got those 19. You know, share a little and see and know your guests. So, I know this is kind of stalkishly, but click on their picture.
And look at their
Look
profile.
at their profile.
I
See
do.
what they like.
We
See
do.
what
We
they
both
like.
do the same thing.
See how many kids they have. What are the interests that they have, and that's how you start posting and you start getting to know your guests.
Yes.
So when you're sitting in a living room, you're listening to your customers talk, but in a Facebook party you can't. So you know what? Look through their Facebook. It's limited enough that you can only see a little bit, but
you'll-
enough for you to learn about them.
And you always have to remember too, even though it's a Facebook party, you should still reach out via the mail. I know people are like, oh, the mail, because that hostess should still be getting a catalog, and she should be getting the printout right there in our social kiosks online,
Right.
where it shows like, you know, how many things make her wish list. She fills it out, and you should be sending something to them like, I'm so happy you're going to be my host, and here's a little packet.
So just because it's Facebook, don't not give her a catalog.
Don't. It's
Let
worth
her-
the $3
Yeah.
to mail it out because they feel special.
And have people invite people.
I
to your
always
Facebook
allow.
parties. So you know, don't get discouraged. So if
Share with a
someone-
friend. I have a graphic that says share with a girlfriend, and then
Or
I
add
leave
a
it
friend,
then, or add a friend.
and you'll go into a drawing for a free product or something like that. But another thing is, don't be intimidated. If no one comments or anything, it's okay. Don't, because I think we get
No.
discouraged and we're like, oh my gosh.
I
I'm not
had a
gonna bother.
really bad party in
Me too.
December. $25, lady. That's it. $25. I had to roll that over and do the direct shipping for the one person that ordered something because I'm not going to let that person not get their order. But the party wasn't good, and I posted and I did everything I was supposed to do. Unfortunately, the customers weren't looking for stuff at that time.
Right.
In December, you know, you're shopping for the holidays. You're looking for certain things.
Yeah, it could be timing, but never ever get discouraged enough to say, oh my gosh, I'm so horrible at Facebook parties. I could say that about house parties. Oh my God, I'm so horrible. But it's about how much fun you put into it. And no matter how hard of a day you're having, you have to have fun.
And
Have
just,
fun.
yeah, and time savers is, you know, we all use our electronics, whether you're posting from your phone or you're posting from a tablet. Save your photos in an album, because then I just go to the album that is saved. It just says initials ink, and then I literally take the photos from there. I have a notepad on my iPad with all the notes of all the product descriptions. So I literally
Right.
copy paste,
Right.
and that's it.
So I did that. I did a file in our team page
Yes.
where every single description of every single item is on a pages sheet,
Yeah.
a sheet of paper.
Yeah, it's like a
what
Word
you want
document.
It's a Word doc. And you know what? Save your one Facebook party and then keep
Piggyback.
copy and paste. Copy and paste. You don't have to redo this. Just copy, paste it in every party.
Yes.
Use the same one. You know,
I used the same one all last year
Yeah.
for the fall winter catalog.
And having your pictures in order and having the descriptions on your pages or on your notes. I have it on my notes also on my phone. It's easier, and both phones have it, whether you're Samsung, whether you're iPhone.
Yes.
And the apps work the same on both apps.
No matter
all of
what.
them. People ask me, oh, but you don't have, I have a Samsung, you have an iPhone. It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. They all work the same. But more importantly is that save time. When people don't want it to drag, copy and paste and put them on. And it's easy.
Yes.
It's easy. It's really easy. It could be really easy. More importantly, we're there. We're on the Swag page. Reach out to us. Don't be afraid. We're here. We're here to help. And we promise you, We're going to be working as an organization this time.
I'm excited. We're
Yes.
going to be a team, and that's what team members do. So we're helping you, and we're going to be posting a lot of stuff. And reach out to us so we can help you learn how to
Right.
do it.
And I will. We're going to work on recording ourselves doing and working on an app, and we're going to post it on the page. So I think this will be great. And then we'll say about all the fun stuff at big events.
I can't wait for my first event. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you guys. Love you all.
Bye.